Hello, Lakers fans. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you guys all looking good? Looking good. Um, been setting things a little bit here. There you go. Um, so, what to expect about this game? This could be a good game. This could be a good game for the LA team, mostly because the New York Knicks are in the same boat as the Lakers right now. A lot of expectations from last year that weren't fulfilled. They actually got to uh, these and uh, they kind of scared a lot of the other teams around because they didn't expect them to be this kind of team that would put up a fight, and they did put up a fight more than what everybody was expecting. And so here we are, two different teams, same problem. Both teams gave up defense for offense, and in both cases, it didn't pan out. And those are there's three things you can say about this game is that you are not going to see the defensive juggernauts that both teams were. Even last year, even with all the injuries, the Lakers were one of the top defensive teams of the league. So something of the next level star they wanted to get, they kind of got it with Schroeder, but Schroeder overplayed his hand, and he ended up, instead of getting the $80 million that the Lakers were offering, $20 million a year. Now he is getting 1.5 per year, and the Celtics kind of don't want him that much after has been for him. Um, so outside of that, um, the Lakers, we don't know if LeBron is playing. If he's playing, the advantage is going to be for the Lakers, though New York enough weapons to get this W, but I think the level will incline to have LeBron being able to help. That's an overstatement. Help the team. Are right now in the moment where they need to decide if they are gonna make a change or not. But one of the teams that they could be making a change is also the Knicks, and that's something for fans to look at if there is anything in that assume that, by the way, this trade is not something official. This is a what if. Uh, I forgot the reporter, but it's not that he heard this is happening. It's just that he proposed that what that could be a good trade. But in all fun, in all fun, you know, what do we got to lose just thinking about things? So for once, that's gonna be my win this game. Um, I would love to see the Lakers win. I always would love to see the Lakers win. Being a fan of the Lakers since 1980, and even kind of catch a little bit about the Lakers. That um, so as a Laker fan, I would always want them to win, no matter who is playing on the other end of the floor. But um, I guess it would be an interesting development if we see teams uh, much of. I would say uh, and it's not uh, hey, I don't know what that is. I hope this is not like a link to something. uh, I don't know who you are. I hope this is not a link to something. uh, um, I'm gonna say this about this game. Um, the other thing is, um, let's see how team is showing some life on the defense. Still ways to go. I mean, there's still long ways to go, but they're better on the defense. Sometimes you see the laps where players leave their other player alone, and so that kind of those kind of laps are difficult because we are used to now defensive Lakers, and that's one of the things that have been missing in this game. But I think the Lakers are slow on. It's difficult to move Ross, which is what everybody is thinking about. And right now, Ross is doing pretty well. Uh, Probably a lot of people would say, but he's still costing us games. But in fact, um, the fact that we are not able to score and we still have those lagoons, we don't score a lot. Um, I wonder, and I don't want to keep attacking Frank Vogel, but You know that I don't like his rotations, and it's because some of them make no sense. But remember, sometimes players request to go to the bench for tired. They could be having some problem with the foot, not necessarily injuries, things like that. A little bit, there's all kinds of things that rotations, but not having a one rotation have messed the Lakers. Uh, we were promised that the regular rotation was going to include Wayne Ellington, and Wayne Ellington cannot come up the bench for a few minutes and you expect him to shoot the lights out. How it works. Players need some time to shoot around in the game, not shoot around in the practice. In the practice is, you know, it's like really, really. It's not the same thing. So you to feel the court with a lot of people in and get inside that mind. You can't do it if all you do is stay on the bench all the time. Wayne Ellington, he needed to be that shooting guard for us. And I know why Frank Vogel prefers uh, uh, his defensive guy there. Uh, and he thought he was going to get. We know Kendrick's Nunn's fault. I really don't want to trade him, but I understand if we do. Not because he's a bad player, but because his injury has hindered him of playing almost this whole season. So that's that is something to consider. But like I said, these different teams did the same thing. They risk losing a little bit of defense to get a little bit of offense, and they didn't get the offense. And I always say, defense is the most important part of the game. Because if you defend well, you are going to create opportunities for. And that's one thing you want to do most of the time. And that's what successful teams do. Look at the Lakers when they won the championship. The bubble Lakers were the best defensive team. And while the Lakers were healthy, the next defensive team, and they were at the top of their division. It was when the injuries started piling up where the Lakers losing games and not being able to hold on. They had some, where they were, um, they weren't doing things they were supposed to because they had different personnel and it was not easy. Um, and Frank Vogel is right now in desperation mode, so let's see what happens. Also, Westbrook and LeBron, they have really good games against the Knicks. So let's see if that happens. Okay, I leave you with that. I'm gonna prepare things for the game, and I hope you enjoy the game as much as I am gonna enjoy it. All right. So take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and may God bless you. So let's go Lakers. Bye bye.